with that being said, we're going to bring in Miss Becca, our friend from the Twitterverse. Becca, John Wall, you live on John Wall Street, or what's that in your Twitter handle or something? 1234 John Wall Way, I think I saw. Is that correct?
1234 Wall Way. Yes,
Wall Way, there it is. That's your address.
Right. That's my girl. She knows my Twitter bio.
That's right. I saw it. But with John Wall and his injury and last night's game, I mean, he had 28 points, 14 assists. 14 assists, and he had those 6 turnovers. But where do you think he needs to change his game in order to be more smooth down the stretch for this Wizards team?
I think he needs to gain confidence when he drives down the lane. I think he needs to, not worry, like Scott said, not worry about what the ref's going to call or something like that, and he just needs to be more confident and know that, sometimes refs are going to call things, sometimes they're not, but that's okay. And, he has the potential to score baskets and shouldn't worry about it.
Do you mind the team tanking, if you will, these last couple games so that they get a better playoff matchup, whether it's Boston or Toronto, so they stay away from Cleveland or Philadelphia, who, of course, is playing very good basketball right now?
I would never encourage tanking, but, if they did, I wouldn't be upset because last night, we had control over most of the game, but the last few minutes, LeBron just took over and we lost. So that just goes to show that if we play Cleveland in the first round, this could happen multiple games in a row. And I would rather play the Raptors or the Celtics because we match up better with them, I think.
I was just going to ask you, Becca, if you could pick the team, if it was up to you, we didn't have to tank, but you could just pick the matchup, who would you like to see the Wizards play?
Well, normally I'd say Boston because they're having a lot of injuries right now, but because the Wizards, sometimes they play down to their competition, so if they know that they're going to match up with the Celtics who are injured, they might not, give their full out performance. So I would say the Raptors because they know that they're pretty much, healthy, they're the first seed, and they've got something to prove. So I would choose the Raptors if it was up to me, but...
And in terms of momentum, Becca, you have John Wall, several back-to-backs down the stretch here with his return to the game. But do you think that John Wall should be playing in this back-to-back tonight against Atlanta? Because after the game yesterday, John Wall said, hey, I want to play tomorrow. And I know the trainers and my coach said, maybe not. Maybe you shouldn't play those back-to-back nights so you can be 100% going into the playoffs. But if John wants to play, you already spoke about how he wants to get more rhythm in terms of connecting the dots with his assist and finding his teammates in sweet spots.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think he shouldn't play tonight only because it's the Hawks. This should be a winnable game with or without him. And I think he needs to be careful. And, with 3 games left, he's going to play next week either way, and they're going to have practices. So why rush him back into back-to-back games? That's a lot,
That is a lot.
So,
maybe manage his minutes, but we'll see. But
yeah,
definitely we'll be tweeting along with you tonight on Twitter.
Yes.
So everybody follow Queen Becca, the MVP.
Becca MVP.
There we go. Add Becca MVP, right?
Yes.
1234
Correct.
Wall Way. That's your address.
You got
right?
it.
There it is. All right.
Nobody come to my house, though.
Yeah, don't visit.
Don't come to my house.
Don't ring the doorbell. Don't ring the doorbell. But
Here's the thing, Christy.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Ms.
Becca.
Becca.
I just don't see why you would play John Wall in a back-to-back because come playoff time, there are no back-to-backs.
Right.
So you're going to get rest.
Right.
Why risk it playing him back-to-back and risk that knee getting tweaked?
In the
I don't
I
know.
know you have the coach's mentality. You want to get a win. You want to see him get his
No,
rhythm.
it's not about the win. It's about the rhythm. I don't if hopefully they get the win against Atlanta. But if they don't, it's got to be about the rhythm. And
He had
the
a pretty good
chemistry
rhythm
right
for
now.
40
He
minutes.
did have good rhythm until the last part of the game, but
Right.
let's be honest,
Well.
he didn't have that rhythm before the injury early in the season. They weren't very good late in games.
Well, Otto Porter, he had that rhythm last night. Let's see if that carries over on the back-to-back nights for OP. Wizards HangTime continues. Stay right there.